Hi, I'm Brad Olinger, principal at Horace Mann Elementary, and I nominated Mrs. Jenny Aerts for All-Star. Jenny is a first and second grade special education / classroom teacher at Horace Mann. So the students that we would have here at Horace Mann would be, for one reason or the other, but most likely they have not been successful in their regular education building, not for lack of effort by those regular education schools, but just a different change, a different setting, a smaller setting that we can offer here. We're also going to offer the programming that goes along with the Boys Town approach and the language that we use and the social skills, along with the PBIS. Here at Horace Mann, we're the Hawks, so we soar. So we really focus in on safety, ownership, acceptance, and respect. We're going to provide them with setting some goals for themselves and help them work towards those goals. We have a lot of staff supports here that can be right there and help teach those replacement skills for students. So once again, our goal then is to, when they're ready and that they've shown consistency in those skill developments, to get them back to their regular education building. I nominated Mrs. Aerts for a number of reasons. First and foremost, she's a champion for students. She is so caring, so dedicated to the students in her classroom. It's so evident when you walk into her classroom that she is prepared, she's organized, she has lessons ready to go, and she has spent lots of time preparing those lessons and delivering effective lessons for those students in her room. Students respect her. Students know what to expect when they go into her room. She's marvelous at implementing the Horace Mann programming of the Boys Town and positive behavior interventions and supports model with our planned teaching. She's just a master at that, and it's so evident in her classroom as well. Mrs. Aerts is a tremendous leader among our staff members. She is our special education eval team leader. So she assists our IEP facilitator along with assists all the other classroom teachers with the overall evaluation process that goes on with special education, making sure that everything is done correctly, all that signatures are done and prepared beforehand, and then the assessments that are needed to be administered to the students. She is right there making sure that the classroom teachers have what they need. She's a resource to them. She's making herself always available to other staff members, putting herself out there saying that if you have questions, please come and ask. I want to help. She's also a member of our leadership team here at Horace Mann. She's very instrumental in making decisions and helping make decisions for the school. She's just a champion for the school overall and the mission that we have here at Horace Mann to help students be successful and get them back to their regular education center as well. Students and parents also give accolades to Mrs. Aerts. The parents are so thankful to have their student in Mrs. Aerts' classroom, not only for the education that they receive and the learning that goes on, but also the communication that Mrs. Aerts is able to provide the parents. She communicates with them on a daily basis, letting them know how their student's day went at Horace Mann, and is always willing and available to take an extra phone call or answer an email or a remind message, as she knows that the school and the home working together is going to be for the benefit of that student. What makes Jenny an all-star is just her undivided attention to the students in her classroom. She really works hard for those kiddos. She's a champion for those students. She wants what's best for them, and she's going to work very, very hard to make sure that those students are successful. And each and every year, she does have students that are extremely successful, and those students that do make it to that level that can be integrated back into their home attendance center during that first or second grade year that she would have them, she is going to be working tirelessly to get them to that point.